everyone. Today I want to do a product highlight. I want to showcase the Ultimate Reset. So I don't have the actual full kit with me right now, but with it being on promotion this month as a challenge pack and a bunch of us considering doing it coming May, I figured it'd be a good idea to make a video and talk to you guys about it. I've done the reset 3 times. I absolutely love this program. It's a cleanse, so that's one thing to definitely keep in mind. It's a detox. It's very different from the 21-day fix or the 21-day fix extreme, even different from the countdown to competition. Its purpose is to cleanse your body and detox from all the toxins that we put in our bodies. So one of the things I recommend to everybody before they do the Ultimate Reset is to really look into it. Understand the process of detoxifying your body and what you're really trying to get out of your body. From the moment we wake up, like before we even walk out the door, we've already applied probably 15 toxins to our body and our organs. So, you know, with our toothpaste, our shampoo, our hairspray, our body soap, our lotion, our deodorant, like all of that stuff has toxins in it unless you're using all natural products. So you know, our cleaning supplies, the soap we use to wash our dishes, all of that stuff. And then, of course, the air we breathe is toxic because of, you know, the day and age that we are. So it's really a good idea to detox your body every 6 months because all that stuff takes a toll on your systems. It can have you feeling sluggish. It can have you feeling cranky. It can have you feeling achy, lots of stuff. So when you truly detox, you're literally resetting your body, resetting all your systems, clearing out years worth of gunk and giving yourself a boost, like really starting fresh. So you can learn more about that on your Ultimate Reset site. Everybody, by the way, has an Ultimate Reset site. If you're a coach, it's myultimatereset.com/your username. There's lots of videos there and tutorials and lots of good information there. What you won't find, though, is really detailed information about the plan itself. So that's kind of what I wanted to focus on. It's obviously a 21-day program. When you get it, if it's your first time doing it, you get the startup kit, the Ultimate Reset kit, which will come with the book and then all the supplements as well. But you can also, if you're doing it for a second time, just get a refill kit. So you're not getting the book. It's a little cheaper. You're not getting you're just getting a replenishment of the supplements. So this is the book. Mine is an old edition. They may have changed it a little bit in terms of, I don't even know, maybe not recipes. But so the beginning just talks about the program, what the program's all about, what all the supplements are that you're taking, why you're eating these foods, why you should be drinking so much water. You have to drink distilled water and you're supposed to cook with distilled water while you're on the reset. You cannot drink coffee or tea, it's not recommended, and you cannot exercise. You can do light walking and light yoga. Your body is going through a lot during the detox process, so it is not recommended to put it in physical distress as well by exercising aggressively, which is good because it will be time consuming to prepare the foods on the Ultimate Reset. So there's 5 different supplements. There is the Alkalinize, which comes in a packet. It's a powder. It's green. I'm going to be very honest. It's pretty nasty. It's wheatgrass. It's all sorts of greens. So it tastes like grass. But if you mix it with, I can't do it with really cold water. I have to do it with room temperature water. And I do more than it recommends, like a little bit more, like maybe that much in a skinny glass. And I stir it real fast and then just literally chug it and get it down. It's not like nasty where it makes me gag. It's just not pleasant. Then there's the Detox packet, which is kind of lemony. It's very similar if you've done the 3-day refresh to the Fiber Sweep, but it's actually a little bit better. It's more lemony than that. Also, this one I mix with cold water and I chug. I just drink it real fast. You're supposed to drink it quickly. It's not like they're supposed to last, but this is more of a portion. It's like an actual 8-ounce glass with it. And then there are pills. Everything else is in pill form. There's also Mineralize, which is basically Himalayan sea salt that you have to put in your water that you drink throughout the day. So it's almost like you're drinking salt water, because that's the purest form of minerals that your body should have. And since you're not eating processed foods and packaged things, you're not getting the electrolytes that your body needs. Sorry. So Mineralize is helping to add natural minerals to your body. Then the book explains all of those. It has some advice about when to start, because you can go through some stuff. Some people have physical pain when they're going through their detox. A lot of times things will come out like old things, that old injuries or old, like I had somebody who suffered a lot from bronchitis as a young adult who did the reset, and her lungs were bothering her when she was detoxing for just a few days. Like she felt like she was sick again, and then it cleared out. Mary Jo has done the reset and like felt like she had the flu the first week, and then it clears up. I get super duper emotional, and I get some body aches. Like sometimes my back hurts because I have some back issues already, but I get super emotional, especially my first and second week. By week 3, I'm feeling great, but some people don't feel anything, so it depends. Some people get headaches because you're not having the coffee. One thing I want to point out, because I'm currently doing the countdown to competition, the reset to me is so much easier. I really think the way the program is designed, and with the balance of all the supplements that you're supposed to take and at the different times of day that you're taking them and the foods that you're eating, it's balancing your system. So it's satisfying all the things that your body needs. And I don't, know all the scientific stuff about it, but I do know that there is a science behind it, and I do know that our bodies need certain things, especially at certain times, and certain foods shouldn't mix with other foods and stuff like that, and our body reacts a certain way to things like that. And the way the reset is designed, I'm constantly full. I don't ever feel hungry, and I don't have cravings. In the beginning, I want things because I know I can't have them. Like I want candy and chocolate and stuff like that because I know I can't have it. But I don't have, like right now on the countdown to competition, I am literally craving. I want to eat somebody's head off. Like I am craving things more than I ever crave anything. But this is very different. The reset is very different. You're balanced and everything's okay. Anyway, this is longer than I wanted it to be. It will give you literally day by day what you should be eating. Here it tells you what you're eating, and then the recipes are all in the back. And it's very detailed. It's very detailed as to how to make it, what to eat, what time you should eat based on your schedule. You got to separate your supplements and your food. And there's lots of things. I'm just going to read some of the foods because that's one of the very common questions. Week 1 slowly eliminates animal products. So you do have salmon, you do have eggs, you do have chicken on a Greek salad one day, you have some Greek yogurt, oatmeal, things like that. Then week 2 is mostly grains and veggies. So brown rice and beans, lots of salads, fruit platters for breakfast, soups, sweet potato and roasted red pepper bisque. It's really yummy. Quinoa lentil pilaf. Again, a Greek salad, and it gives you the specific recipes on what ingredients should be going into it. Cucumber and tomato salad. All of the Refresh dinners are meals from the reset. Coconut collard greens, really yummy. Roasted beets, also really yummy. Miso soup. Squash. And the last week is pretty much just fruits and veggies. There are no more legumes. There are no more grains. The last week is the hardest week. I do feel a little bit hungry on that week because I don't feel completely satisfied by veggies and fruit, but the food is still good. There is an optional snack If you're feeling like you're hungry midday, for each week, there are different types of snacks you're allowed to have in each week. If there is something you absolutely don't like, you can trade it out for another. So if it's a dinner meal and you don't like part of that dinner, you hate salmon or you're allergic to it or whatever, you can trade another week one dinner for that dinner instead. So it's definitely requires planning. You have to look at your book ahead of time. You have to do your grocery shopping ahead of time. You have to, cook your foods if you're working, get them prepared so that you have them with you. Take your supplements. It comes with a little pouch so you can carry your supplements around with you. Curried cauliflower, Moroccan carrot salad, lots and lots of really good different recipes. I always encourage people to try them, just because I learned about a lot of foods that I liked that I didn't know I liked when I did the reset for the first time. But you never know. So I mean, I guess it depends on your lifestyle. If you don't have time to be trying things and then cooking something else because you didn't like it, then maybe don't do that. But or try things ahead of time before you start it. If you get your kid a little bit early, practice and try some of the recipes ahead of time. And then in the back, they have the option for Reset in a Pinch. Reset in a Crunch, I'm sorry, it's called. So this is for people who are like super duper busy and like don't have time to cook all sorts of different things, or don't even have time to eat, take a long time to take a break at work and eat. So they give you different options. So in phase 1, week 1, you could have this or this for breakfast, and this or this for lunch, and this or this for dinner. And you could just do that, some variation of that every day for week 1. Whereas if you look in the actual book, almost every day is different. There are certain things that repeat, like there's a microgreen salad that you have pretty often, a fruit plate that you have pretty often. But there's a lot of change. It's not monotonous at all, other than those two things, really. And that's about it. And then it talks about maintenance. It talks about how to maintain when you're done. If you have Shakeology, Shakeology is not worked into the reset plan. There's also rules about Shakeology if you have it. If you have it, you can only have the vegan. And they want you to use distilled ice, which I've never done. But I also don't really drink Shakeology on the reset. But there's rules about it that I can't find right now. But like week 1, I think you could have it for breakfast or lunch, vegan Shakeology. But then week 2 and 3, I think you can only have half a serving and only for a snack. Maybe week 2, that's the case, and week 3, not at all. I'm not 100% sure. I can look that up for you guys. I just don't want to waste more time on this video. But it's really, really an amazing program. The biggest things I got away from it were that I was capable of doing it. The first time I did the reset was the very first time that I went 21 days without eating a single processed food, without eating a single piece of candy. I had gone 21 days without coffee, so I can't say that, but definitely, and like the sense of pride that I had from doing that was worth it in and of itself. But I also just felt so good. I felt so light. I felt so energetic. I slept better. My digestive system worked better. Everything was just better, happier, more full of life. The reset is an investment. It's not a cheap program because of all the supplements. And then when you're buying everything, they want you to buy all organic, which I typically do. I do buy as much as possible organic. And all natural, of course, for the condiments, the oils, the stuff like that. But and it adds up, especially your first time. Like if you don't have that stuff in the house, which by now, if you guys have been on your journey for a while and you're cooking from the 21-day fix, you have a lot of like Bragg's amino liquids, liquid aminos. You have coconut oil, you have extra virgin olive oil, things like that. But there are quite a few extra condiments and stuff like that that you would need to buy, and they add up. So it definitely gets pricey. I would say at least $100 in groceries a week. And it's a lot, but it's 100% worth it. So it's not for everybody because of that financial investment, as well as the time commitment to prepare the foods, and really mentally, and the mental commitment that it takes. But I challenge you to try it, and I'd love for us to do it as a team, because we work so well as a team in everything else that we do. I think that we could do this together and help support each other, because it's not easy, but it's definitely an amazing experience. So please ask any questions that you have. I hope that this helps you in explaining things to your customers, in case anybody's interested this month. The spring and the fall are the most popular times to do the reset, and the most heavily recommended times by Darin Olien to cleanse your body. It's recommended every 6 months. So Stella and I are definitely doing it starting the end of May. The exact date is to be determined. Would love for anybody and everybody to join us. So ask your questions and let's get a chat going. Bye, guys.